again. Good morning. Welcome to class 832. 832, yes sir. We're progressing as usual, como de costumbre. As usual, je suis. As usual, we are progressing. Vocabulary, page 181. Vocabulary, term number 5. Dispositivo is a device. Device, escrito device, con V en medio. A device. This is a device. This part. It's a device for, if I push it in, I have the ball point. Se dice punto de bola, ball point. Push it again, it's gone. Ha desaparecido, se dice it's gone. Now I can see it. It's here. And now it's gone. It's magic. Gracias a, thanks to this device. All right. This is a broken handle, you see. So if I want to drink coffee with this, I need to hold it in this way. This is a device for holding cups. All right, it's a device. There's some other devices here. Over there's a door handle. El picaporte o manilla de la puerta. It's a device for opening doors. There are two types of devices for opening doors. Door handles and door knobs. A door handle is un picaporte. Se dice picaporte, no? Yeah. Here in Spain, in Mexico, I think that's a door handle. And the other device is a doorknob. Camuda, conob, is un pomo. Now, I prefer door handles. Okay. However, in the United States, it's much more common to have doorknobs. A doorknob is the most common device in the United States for opening doors. You twist the knob and pull or push or whatever. You twist the knob. Knob, camuda, knob. You twist the knob. Door handles you have in the United States as well, but they are much less prevalent than in Spain. But I prefer a door handle because if you're carrying a tray, una bandeja, if you're carrying a tray, you can open the door with your elbow. But if it's a doorknob, you have a problem. And you need to put the tray down, open the door, push the door open, and so it's more complicated. Doorknobs create more problems than door handles. But both are devices for opening doors. A device for opening doors. Device. Entorno, medio ambiente, environment. Les environs, in French, son los alrededores. Les environs. Environment. Environment is medio ambiente, o también el entorno. Mi entorno. My environment. I grew up in Texas and Oklahoma. I grew up in a conservative American environment. Very religious area, very Baptist, that type of environment. The environment, environmentalist, how do you say, ecologistas, ecologists and environmentalists. Yes, tree huggers, abrazadores de árboles. Yes, the tree huggers are radical ecologists or radical environmentalists. Okay, I'm not a tree hugger. Asustado, frightened. Yes, to frighten is to scare. Scare is asustar. To frighten is lo mismo. They're the same. Scare. Muy asustado. You scared me. Me asustaste. You scared me. You frightened me. Se dice más scared en este caso. Espantapájaros. Scarecrow. Un asustacuervos. Yes. Scarecrow. Crow, como fila. Row, con C delante, es cuervo. Scarecrow. Scare. To frighten. To frighten. You're going to frighten the people. Vas a asustar a la gente si dices algo así en público. You're going to frighten the people. Okay. Frighten the people. All right. To frighten. Humilde. Humble. Humble. Humble, humble. Yes, humility, humble. It's very important to be humble. Humble people who are intelligent. If you are intelligent and humble, you have perfect vision. If you're intelligent and proud, soberbio, you're blind. In fact, you're not intelligent. I mean, a person who is proud, a person who suffers pride is not intelligent. Humble. It's very important to be humble. It opens doors and it creates a good future if you're a humble person. Yes. All right, menos mal. Oh, menos mal. Menos mal que Marta vino a tiempo hoy. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh, estaba preocupado. Oh, ya, llegas. Menos mal que has llegado porque it's a good thing. 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 Es una buena cosa. Sin embargo, con esa entonación significa menos mal. It's a good thing. Wow. It's a good thing you arrived. My God, we had a big problem and now Marta has come and she can solve the problem. The light didn't work. She knows how to fix the light. Well, it's a good thing you showed up. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yes. In fact, the other day, I was here with another producer, not with Marta. And we were starting the program and that light didn't work. And I said, my God, Marcos was the other producer. Marcos, what are we going to do? Marcos said, I don't know. Call a technician. And just at that moment, Marta was walking in the hall. And said, hey, Marcos, call Marta. Oh, it's a good thing you came. You were not planning to come today. She said, bueno, es que tenía algo aquí que recoger. She came here. Well, it's a good thing you came. Otherwise, it's a good thing you came. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to film anything. And Marta fixed the light. So it's a good thing she showed up. Es mal que apareció por chiripa por aquí. All right, it's a good thing. It's good. ¿Te acuerdas? You remember? Yeah. She's nodding her head. It's a complete trola, but she's nodding her head. All right. Okay, good. Menos mal, it's a good thing. Valor de mercado, the market value. Yeah. What's the market value of a pen like this? I don't know. The market value is 2 euros, 1 euro. I really don't know. The market value. What's the market value of English? To speak English well, really well, like a native. To speak English like a native, like me. What's the market value? As you remember, many times at home I have English pills. You take one, and in 20 minutes, it takes effect, and you speak English like me. You understand English, and you speak English. Perfect English. What's the market value? I sell those pills for 100,000 euros. ¿Quieres comprar 100,000 euros? Yeah, Marta says okay. You have to speak perfect English. I have many pills. I have English pills, Italian pills, French pills, German pills, Portuguese pills, Arabic pills, Chinese pills, Russian pills, Turkish pills. It's interesting. The Turkish pill, hablar turco, the Turkish pill is 10,000 euros. Would you pay 10,000 euros for Turkish? No. 80 million people speak Turkish. Huh? And you can watch the Series Turcos in the original version on television. I would spend easily 10,000 euros to know Turkish perfectly. Simply taking a pill. Why not? All right. Market value, valor de mercado, market value. All right, loro, parrot. Parrot, 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 loro. I've never had a parrot. My best friend, Bob Pearson in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they didn't have a parrot, but they had a myna bird. Mina, it's a myna bird. It's similar. It's of the parrot family. And his name was Edgar. And they always said, hello, Edgar. Hello, Edgar. Hello, Edgar. He didn't say anything else. Hello, Edgar. Hello, Edgar. And he didn't shut up. And so they had to put something over the cage to make it dark, and he stopped saying, hello, Edgar. Hello, Edgar. All right. So a parrot. Parrot. Yeah. A parrot. Referencia, referral. Bueno, referencia is reference. Yes. A reference book. Libro de referencia, un diccionario. It's a dictionary, it's a reference book. But a referral. Referral. A referral is referencia. For example, if I sell Marta a life insurance policy, Policía de Seguro de Vida, I sell it to her, she buys it, and I say, do you have any friends? She said, yes, my neighbor and my cousin, here, these are, and so she gives me the information, and these are referrals. Yeah, she's referencias para tomar contacto con otros. It's a referral. It's very important in certain types of sales work, referrals. Cabeza de turco, scapegoat. A goat es una cabra, pero también es un chivo. Entonces ya chivo expiatorio. Se llama scapegoat, cabeza de turco. I don't know, is it the same, es lo mismo? Chivo expiatorio y cabeza de turco. De todo la culpa lo echan a ese. Yeah. Scapegoat. Scape, como escape, como escapar. Escape, pero sin la E. Escape. Scapegoat. Scapegoat. Todo junto. Scapegoat. Scapegoat. Cabeza de turco o chivo expiatorio. Tímido, shy. Shy. Don't be so shy. Timid. Don't be so shy. There are three types. There are three words. Shy, timid, and bashful. Here you have more. You have tímido, avergonzado, o vergonzoso. Vergonzoso. You have cortado. You have different words. We have shy, timid, and bashful. Now, shy is the normal word. Shy. I'm a very shy person. But bashful was the name de los siete enanitos. One was bashful. Yeah. Había un enanito tímido, no? Yeah, that's it. Bashful. Bashful is what you have with little girls. When you say, oh, tú eres Juanita. Y se esconde detrás de las faldas de su mamá. Y mira, that's bashful. Ese tipo de timidez. Bashful. But don't worry, shy. 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 Estancado, stagnant. Agua estancada. Stagnant. 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 Stagnant water. Stagnant. Stagnant progress. How's your progress? Are you progressing with your English? Stagnant. My progress is stagnant. Mi progreso está estancado. Well, you need to do something about it. You need to do something. Tienes que hacer algo al respecto. You need to do something about it. All right, in order to continue progressing. However, when you're learning English, the progress is like this, not like this. There are moments when you have the feeling that you're not progressing, but continue. It's like that. Don't worry. Estancado, stagnant. Manso, dócil. Tame. 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 Wild is silvestre, salvaje. Tame. Domesticado. Domado. Manso. Etc. is tame. A tame animal. Tame. All right, consideración is thoughtfulness. These are very difficult words. Consideration. Thoughtfulness. Thoughtful. Es muy considerado de tu parte. Muchas gracias. It's very thoughtful of you. Yes. Your thoughtfulness. It's very thoughtful. Farolear, to bluff. Es un bluff. Se dice bluff. Venido del inglés. Es un import. It's an import. Bluff. You're bluffing. Estás tirando un farol. Estás faroleando. No. It's a bluff. In cards, when you're playing poker, you can, a lot of times you do a bluff. Or in moose, I think they have bluffs. A bluff. B-L-U-F, un bluff. Pero doble F en inglés, bluff. Pronunciación bluff. Elaborar, confeccionar is to draw up. To draw up a document, to prepare a document, to draw up a letter, prepare a letter. It's a different way of saying to prepare cuando es elaboración o confección de un documento. Es lo que sea, un escrito, to draw up. To draw up. Now, to draw is dibujar. To draw. To draw también es sacar. Sacar agua de un pozo is to draw water from a well. Sacar una conclusión, to draw a conclusion. To reach a conclusion is llegar a una conclusión. To draw a conclusion is sacar una conclusión. What's the difference? That's interesting. There's a nuance. Llegar a una conclusión means llegado. To draw a conclusion is, to draw a conclusion. But to draw up is to elaborar un documento, to draw up a document. All right, despedir en masa is to lay off. Despedir a un empleado is to fire, to sack. The British say to sack sometimes. To fire. Me estás despidiendo. Are you firing me? Now to lay off, two words. Lay, L-A-Y, off, is un ERE, expediente de regulación de empleo, in which you don't necessarily, you're not firing people, you are laying people off with special circumstances and special type of severance pay, a special type of protection when you lay off. It's very common in the United States to lay off people. The labor market is completely different than in Europe. The labor market is very dynamic, and so if you lose your job, it's very easy compared to Spain. It's very easy to find a job. It's very easy. 2 months later, boom. So the severance pay is lower. Severance pay is la indemnización por despido. It's 16 semanas o algo, something like that. So it's lower. But you can find a job easier. It's much easier. And there's more mobility. People move around a lot. It's a very big country. So people move from Philadelphia to Atlanta, or from Atlanta to Chicago, or from Chicago to Denver. All of them are big cities, and every city is dynamic in the labor market. I mean, if you're in Philadelphia, and you and your spouse are both working, you lose your job, you're laid off, for example, and your wife is the secretary in a company, you can just move to Denver, and both you and your wife, in a question of 2 months, find work. And if you're not happy in that first, you can find other jobs. It's very easy in the States compared to Europe. Europe is very esclerótico, mercado laboral here. Of course, because it's very expensive to fire a person here. So there's a lot of unemployment because employers are reluctant to hire people many times. And they're reluctant to hire people on a permanent contract, contrato fijo, because they become expensive and it's difficult to fire people. In the States, it's easy. You're fired. But to lay off is para acomodación de plantilla, downsizing. And so it's very common in the States to lay off people. And there's a certain protection and certain elements involved in laying off people. To lay off, proporcionar is to provide. Yes, te proporcionaré un lápiz. Do you need a pencil? See, if you need a pencil, I can provide you with a pencil very easily. What color? All right. Yeah. Fíjate. Te puedo proveer con un lápiz. If you need a pencil, no problem. I can provide you with a pencil. With. Ahora, si quitas with, I'll provide you a pencil, is okay. No problem. Hasta suena bien. But we solemos decir with. I'll provide you with a pencil. All right, let's go on. Resolver is to solve. My job is to solve problems. Yes, I'm the big boss. My job is to solve problems. Resolver problemas. There are always problems to solve. Siempre hay problemas que resolver, ¿a que sí? ¿Por qué? Why do problems exist? Why do problems exist? It's an interesting question, very philosophical. Why do problems exist? Problems exist because if they didn't exist, we would die of atrophy. Problems keep us alert and active and focused. Yes, but there are always problems. To solve problems. Pensar en voz alta, to think out loud. To think out loud. I have the bad habit, this is true, I have the bad habit of thinking out loud. And it's a problem for me. Throughout my life, I've been the boss. Starting at age 24, I was my own boss. And I started this company in February 1977, and I was 24 when I started this company. So since age 24, I have been the boss. Now, here in Spain, when the boss thinks out loud, people around him believe it's a decision, and it's not. I'm thinking out loud. I'm pondering different possibilities or visualizing a future, envisioning a future or something, and talking about it. But you need to be careful. If you're the boss, be careful and avoid thinking out loud, because other people take it as a real possibility, and it's not necessarily a real possibility. And then the rumor mill. Sí, en inglés mucho, el molino de los rumores, como un molino de viento, se Radio Macuto. And I'm thinking out loud, you know, it would be interesting to have an office de Vaughan in Buenos Aires. Yeah, it would be cool, because Argentina or Monterrey in Mexico, in the north of Mexico, Monterrey is growing. It's a very dynamic city. And it's very close to the United States, and it has a lot of connections. You know, it would be interesting to have an office there. And immediately, the people in the organization think that Richard is planning to open an office in Monterrey. No, I'm not planning. I'm just thinking about different options, different possibilities, or different potential scenarios in the future. But I'm thinking out loud. I'm not planning anything necessarily. And it's a problem. To think out loud, pensar en voz alta. ¿Dónde estoy? All right, torneo is tournament. A golf tournament, torneo de golf, torneo de tenis, a tennis tournament. Roland Garros, the French Open, is a tennis tournament. Yes. Wimbledon is a tennis tournament. El Open de España is a golf tournament. Bueno, it's a tennis tournament. Tournament. All right. Adinerado, rico, wealthy. Adinerado. Rich. Yes, to get rich. If you get rich and you manage your money well, then you will become wealthy. But you don't become wealthy until you have managed to manage. Fíjate esta redundancia total. Until you have managed to manage your money. Hasta que no hayas logrado gestionar tu dinero bien, lo voy a decir con una redundancia. If you receive for example, you win the lottery. Te cae 30 millones. 30 million euros. Wow. Well, some people lose the money in 5 years. Yeah, because they don't manage their money well. No gestionan bien su dinero. Ahora, si logras gestionar, if you manage to manage, no lo decimos así, pero es válido. Es válida la redundancia. If you manage to manage your money well, then the adjective wealthy becomes possible. Because wealthy no es rico, es adinerado. O sea, riqueza establecida. Segunda, tercera, cuarta generación. You know, the Rothschild. Rothschild is a wealthy family. Rockefeller is a wealthy family. Wealthy. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. All right. Learn to gain fluency. Learn to speak up now. Gain fluency. Page 22. At the top. At the top. Paragraph 141. You'll agree with me that we need to call a meeting on the subject. You'll agree with me. Muy corriente decir, ¿estarás de acuerdo en que es necesario? You'll agree. You'll. Hielo, hiedra, hierba, you'll. You will. You'll agree with me that we need to call a meeting on the subject. We need to call, convocar una reunión, llamar a reunirse. We need to call a meeting on the subject. I don't want to make a unilateral decision, but I can't make a decision until my class tomorrow. So see you tomorrow.